Hola and bienvenidos everybody. My name is NittPicc. If you don't know who I am a flutist and a music educator who enjoys all types of music. If you were part of my accidental live stream that I said don't click on it and everyone decided to click on it, I got asked how come I haven't reacted to Hagane in a while. Well, here we go. This was a suggestion that popped into my live stream and I was like, why not take it? Let's go. So today we are reacting to the song Herotime. So I believe back in September I did the song Tenkakoken. So I'm excited to check them out because I remember that song being awesome. Sorry if you hear my dog squeaking in the background, by the way. I'm excited to jump into this, but before we do, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. If some of you aren't subscribed, you're totally missing out. And if you want to check out more, there's some links down in the description below for my Discord. Oh my goodness. As well as my Patreon, where you can check out extra content as well as some free content, as well as some anime reactions that are coming. Actually, right after this, I'm going to go record Girls Band Cry and Sound Euphonium. So yeah, that's there if you'd like to check it out. But anyway, I'm excited to check this out, so let's jump in. Okay. Oh yeah. I forgot the absolute powerhouse. I forgot how the absolute powerhouse of the cell that Juna is in this band. Oh my god. I was curious before I did this reaction, and I wanted to look up names of the instrumentalists because my ability to remember names is very difficult. It just takes me a second to remember certain artists, and I think the reason why I remember certain ones of certain groups is because I've either seen them individually and then I've been told multiple times that, oh, this band member has moved around multiple groups. So I think that's why I remember Juna in particular. I'm always open to correction because, I get things wrong. Human. I believe it's Sakura that plays the guitar parts, right? Which insane killer sound. I love the, I believe, pinch harmonics. I think I'm starting to get better at these explanations. I love that people are teaching me guitar terminology and lingo, although again my little squirrely brain doesn't remember everything. But I believe that's what I'm hearing occasionally. Just the absolute amount of just sound coming from one guitar player. And then our bass player is named Sayaka, and Sayaka is, what's wild to me is that the amount of sound that is purely coming from a 3-piece instrumental band, and then our vocalist, and then of course we have our vocalist Nagi, who has such a strong voice. Now, what stuck out to me immediately, besides the fact that, just immediately you get pelted with sound, rhythmic sound, great rhythmic sound, by the way. I love the chord progression that they're using in the opening. It's absolutely just, if it doesn't make you feel like a hero, which what the lyrics are leading to, I don't know what will. But what really stuck out to me was there's a specific area in this piece where the rhythm is extremely difficult, and I mean obviously in ear monitors they've got some kind of metronome helping them, but still that it's so fast that oh my god. Let me hear me out, okay? A lot of this is all a lot of upbeats, and then here. How? Juna, our guitarist and our bassist that dun dun bum 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 bum. It's just Juna's doing something that makes it feel just slightly. It's like she's emphasizing the offbeat, while Sakura and Sayaka are emphasizing the comfortable downbeat, which it's not the downbeat. That's what's crazy about this whole section. I'm sorry, going back. Just listen carefully. It feels, how do I explain this? It feels comfortably uncomfortable. And I mean that in the best way possible, because as someone I don't know if anyone believes in this. I do a lot of yoga, and there's a saying in yoga that we like to say, which is get comfortable being uncomfortable. And it's to me, it's a great mantra to live by, because, life can get a little uncomfortable. This is one of those examples where it's so good and comfortable, but it's uncomfortable because it's so good. It's just, it shouldn't be possible, and they're killing it. Watch this feel. Incredible. The more you listen to it, it fits so well, but just the drive. You switch up to the half. Double pedal. I'm going to say this quickly. I love the chorus vocals in the background. I also love that there are some unison instrumental guitar lines that are lining up with Nagi's vocals. It's cool stuff. Cool stuff that I'm just noticing. Let's keep going. Juna makes it sound and look easy. The rhythm in the guitar and bass, man. The vibrato on Nagi, yes. Do you hear that? Dude, official live video. Let that sink in. Live. Not pre-recorded. Even if it was still pre-recorded, official live. Come on, dude. Come on. We're going back. Needless to, we're just gonna enjoy that one more time. It's worth it. Oh no, we're gonna go back a little bit more. We gotta get into that. What I got sucked into for a little hot second is Nagi, her voice. So listening to her voice when she sings, I love, naturally she has this more, like, I love her voice because it's womanly, but it's powerful. It's not nasally. It's not really, really high pitched. She's got this, and like she has not necessarily the operatic style vibrato. Her vibrato is not as like operatic, what I would think like a singer like Asami from Love Bites, but she has some almost like a remnants of that, and it just makes it feel more, well, okay, what am I getting at here? Basically, it's like Hagane and Love Bites have similar sounds, but there's something about Hagane that's like, something about it's just significantly different. Both drummers, though, both killer, and their instrumentalists are killer. Well, both bands killer, but you know, here we go. The extra vocals from the rest of the band is really a really cool add on to this. Love how she starts out simple, note-wise, and then sounds like an augmented passage. And finally, it's more melodic here. And now she's singing a line with her guitar. And then beautiful. Love that background. I know what that's hearing. Yes, ma'am. Oh my God! No freaking way. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. It's a little hot in here. I should have turned the fan on. Okay. It took me a moment to kind of think about what I was hearing in the background. It's cool because they're using that 007 underneath that fills out the quote unquote what I would consider that I guess like orchestral choral choir that you would hear like singing, I guess like in the back of film movies, or think of when you think of like Ode to Joy, right? Except in the minor key, which is even better. It gives you the power. But the funny part is like we're in a minor key, but we got remnants of major tonalities, so it makes it sense that hero-esque theme that we're getting into. Now, what I did notice in this section is there's a filter, I think, on Nagi's voice that adds harmonies to her voice, and it sounds so cool. I think I've only ever in my life have messed with one of those filter machines before. I don't know what they're called, so excuse my layman's term for it. I messed with one once at a Guitar Center, and I was like, dude, this is the coolest thing ever. It's like singing with my own voice, and it adds harmonies, and it feels like I'm a little choir of my own self, and it's a cool sound like added to the group. So I think this is where it was. You are the hero. Believe in you. Stand up now. You are the hero. Believe in you. You are the hero. Believe in you. Stand up now. You are the hero. This. Cool. Even like, love the beat here. Love the singing from the guitar. And we're back at it again, baby. Everything's on the top. Burn it down. That last part makes me feel like I'm listening for a moment. It's mainly because of a childhood memory. I remember growing up in high school thinking, I was like, man, I never get to hear like electric guitar, rock guitar in like orchestra. And then I discovered what the Trans-Siberian Orchestra was. And that last part like gives me that exciting feeling that I got the first time I got to hear the Trans-Siberian Orchestra for the first time. That like just that the ability to just play that. And it's funny because I love and hate this. Watching instrumentalists like this do their craft and they make it look so easy, and it's like, I could do that when I know I can't. I know I have no business being able to do that, but it's just the fact that I love people who can do that, because if you can make me believe I can do it, then I'll practice to the point where I'll get to it. Now, I know I've made some small inklings of like, yeah, I should totally learn guitar again. I don't think I could get to that point in a year, unless I like completely quit my job, grow a beard, and live in a cave with a guitar and maybe a couple of mangoes to eat. I don't know. But yeah, this is incredible. I forgot how good this band was. You know what? You're right. I waited too long. I apologize. Please accept this as my deepest apology, and please forgive me for my hagane sins. All right, not gonna lie, I watched the last 11 seconds of that video about 4 times in a row just to watch again and hear it again. So anyway, I kind of glad that impromptu stream happened and that got thrown in my face real fast, because yeah, you're right, it was too long. So anyway, as usual, I want to hear what you guys have to say. What are your thoughts on the song Hero Time? What are your thoughts on the members of the band and their abilities and how they play and how this song feels? Because as I was going over it, I think if I was going to transcribe this, I think the reason why it can feel a little off kilter is because sometimes, or a majority of the time, the guitar parts might be actually on the last ta or e and of a 16th note pattern, which makes it feel off, but it's totally on. It's just incredible that they can, at that speed, that they can just nail it. But what do you expect from professionals, right? Anyway, let me know what you think down below. And as usual, before you go, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. And I wonder, does the like button light up? I've seen that happen. I'm just curious. That's weird. But the people are like, smash that like button. I just want to say it to see if it lights up. Anyway, and if you want to check out more, there's some links down in the description below for my Discord, as well as my Patreon, where you can check out extra content, as well as some free content and some new added anime reactions. So yeah, I hope you're having a lovely day. Accept my apology, please. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.